That's a big one. Get it in the net!
Staring at those city lights. Had some ugly days to get some pretty nights. Cut some people off, dreams take a sacrifice. Yeah, they wanna make it, but can never pay the price.
Pay very close attention. Man, this one took some minutes. Man, this one took some dollars, but I didn't got it finished. Man, this one kept me waiting. This one tested patience. Man, it's the outcome of 100 late night conversations. The devil paid his visits, I just kept my distance. I pray that when my moment comes, I don't slip and miss it. I know this is the intro, but it's way too good to skip it. I make music for people, not positions.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, YouTube. I'm out here today with my buddy Tyler Halperin, and we are doing some smallmouth fishing out here on the Great Lakes. Today should be a ton of fun. We figured out something a little bit yesterday to come fish a little bit deeper. It's extremely warm. Today's September 24th. It's gonna be about 92 to 93 degrees today, so it's gonna be really, really, really hot. I think these fish are pushing deeper. We're gonna be out here graphing some of these deep rock piles, some of this deep offshore structure. Hopefully get on some really big smallmouth. I do that every time. The water's clear here. Like probably clearer than anywhere we fished yesterday. Fish. First drop, dude.
Is it a good one?
No, but it's a fish. Dude, that was the first drop.
Nice.
Dude, this is a spot I've never fished before. First drop and I catch one. I mean, that's obviously not the size we're looking for,
You have to find small fish to find big fish.
but that's pretty cool. There's a spaghetti.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Good one?
another one about the same size. 2 fish in 10 minutes, it's pretty good. Brand new spot, I never fished.
Drum.
This is a brand new spot, never before fished before this morning. Just pulled up to it, looked good. Saw a couple fish on the graph. Actually saw that fish on this graph here. Looked like a little line, dropped to him, caught him. Hopefully the day continues as such. Good one. Not a bad one though. 3 fish in the boat in 10 minutes, dude. 20 minutes.
Looking good.
Oh, there's a fish. That's a better one.
Better fish?
About the same.
There's gotta be some better ones down there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, came off. So you get for trying to boat flip a fish with a drop shot. I'm gonna catch this one.
I might catch a fish. There you go, buddy.
Not big. How am I pulling fish off on a drop shot? I don't understand that. Like, I never lose fish on a drop shot. Other than today, obviously. Want me to grab him? Want me to grab him?
I got him. This fish bit 4 times. That right there is a 2 1/4 pound smallmouth. It took me long enough to catch him. He choked it. I'm using a 4-inch Poor Boys Baits tube in green pumpkin gold and purple plate color. And he's got a goby tail sticking out of his throat. Make sure you tell the camera I found these ones.
I missed
2
one.
1/2 pounder. Maybe a little bigger, close to 3 pounds. There you
That's
go, buddy.
fish.
That's a good one.
No, he's not that big.
Still, they're better sized here.
Yeah.
It's a good sign right there. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, when you catch one, they all go. Like, you could double up easy.
We're going to right now. I got one. please.
Come on. He keeps slipping out of my hand.
Dude, what are you doing?
I almost lost mine. Putting them in the live well. That way they don't go right back down there and tell their friends. Are the marks still there?
What?
Are you still on them? There's one.
Big one?
I don't know, but there's a ton with him again. It's a pretty good one. Dude, there's a ton with him. This one's pretty good. Same size fish.
Good one.
I don't know.
Might be a better fish.
Might be. Looks like a better fish, actually. That looks like a big one.
Is it?
I think it is.
I'll grab him.
No!
He came off?
Yeah. That was the first drop with that. I ran out of drop shot weights heavy enough, so I put on a football head with the Erie darter, and I think that fish that I just lost bit the darter, because I hardly ever lose fish on that drop shot.
Popping a tube on bottom for 10 minutes.
Definitely falls a lot slower to the bottom though. Maybe these fish want that slower fall. Okay, so I honest to God don't understand or don't know what happened. But we're pumping a lot of water out of the boat from the bilge. So I don't know if I forgot to put my drain plug in or Tyler thinks I forgot to put my drain plug in. So we're gonna run back to the ramp really quick, make sure the drain plug's put in there, and then we're gonna come back out and do some more fishing. So in my defense, the plug was in, it just wasn't in entirely. It was like a quarter of a turn out, so we were getting water seeping in, and so the drain, whatever, we're good to go now.
Let's go back to our old fish.
Hey, there's a mark. I'm gonna catch him. Just because you said that, I'm gonna catch this one. Dude, there's a whole bunch of them right here. We're on the scat, we're on the scat.
Might be a better fish for real.
That is a better fish.
It's a good one. Get the net.
Dude.
This is a good one. Get up.
Bunch of minnows.
Alewife. Yeah,
That's
buddy.
a good one.
That's alewife.
Good work.
Thank you, sir.
That's a giant. That's a real solid fish, dude. Dude, that was not... my bait was hanging over the side of the boat, and that fish came up and crushed it. We're gonna weigh these fish real quick. Zeros.
I'm gonna say this one's about 4.4. Where are we at?
4.2.
4.2. Then I'm gonna say this one's at 3.12.
Zeros.
3.12.
Okay. 4.9.
4.9?
Yeah, that one's thick. Look at how thick that fish is. Good fish, good fish. We're gonna get these fish back. They came out of deep water.
Get them back in the water so they can live another day.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I literally had this bait sitting over the side of the boat like that, and that 4.2 ate it. We had to get rid of these fish really quick because what happens is when these fish come out of that deep water, their air bladder fills up and they have a hard time getting back down, and sometimes it can cause them to be really injured and in some cases die. So we basically caught these fish and let them go right away after we got a weight and a couple pictures. There's one. Oh, dude, there they are. The whole school of them.
Here we go.
Whole school of them.
Big one? Big one.
Big. Real big.
Good.
That's about 15 feet down and you can see it like that. That's a good one.
Just focus on the fish. It's big. Bigger than the last two. Big fish. Oh my God.
Drop shot, dude. That's a big one. Ah! Get it in the net! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God, dude. That is a big fish.
Let me get my phone.
Oh! Dude. Here, drop. There's more fish.
I'm not worried about it. Let me see it. That's a 5.5 pounder, dude. Next drop, there's a 5.5 to 6 pounder right there. We've never fished here before. We started graphing for about an hour and a half this morning. Didn't catch anything besides some 2.5 pounders. We are on some sauce now. Look at what we got right here.
That graph is lit up. We really should gotta get
We're
down
gonna
there,
get back down there right
I
now.
gotta get a weight on this fish, get a picture, and probably toss her back.
6.5 pound fish right
This
there.
is a 6'8".
That's your PB, right?
It's 1 ounce below my PB. 6'9" is my PB.
So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 16 pounds and 3
Almost
fish.
17 pounds. We're at 17 pounds with 3 fish, almost.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna get this fish back. I'm shaking right now. Just caught a 6'8" on this Beast Coast Magic Flick in the Beast Coast Special color. It's insane. I saw a bunch of fish on the graph. Decided to drop to them. There's actually fish on the graph right now. I just need to sit down for half a second, and because I'm shaking. Like, I'm shaking really, really, really bad. We let that fish go. We're shooting for over 25 pounds today, and that fish is really gonna help us out. So we're gonna try to catch some more just like that big one. Dude, Tyler made in one drop as I was making that little commentary
Like
for
I
you guys
said,
and caught a
It
big
took us
one.
about an hour to find this area. This is what we're catching. This is next drop. That's a 4.3 right there.
That's a big one.
Just giant fish. I'm running out of arm.
That's silly, dude.
Oh my God!
I gotta catch one.
Look at how fat!
Dude, there's one right below the boat. A giant one right below the boat. I'm gonna catch a giant right here. I got one.
Big one?
Yeah.
Big one.
No, not giant. He's good. There's my Magic Flick just floating down there.
Next drop, 4 pounder. Let me get the net.
Dude, that is another big one. Oh! Ready? I'll give him right here. See you. God!
And mine dwarfs it.
Yeah,
That's a
silly
good
it
quality
is.
fish.
I'm gonna put this one back. I wanna get back down there and catch another big one. I normally put these fish in the live well,
Picture me at this
but we're
one.
catching these fish too deep. My legs are shaking, my arms are shaking, everything on my body is shaking right now. Oh my, there's another giant down there right now. Oh, my hands are shaking so bad. Can't rig my drop shot.
Ready?
There's one. Draw up real quick, or I'll go over you.
Big one?
Can't tell.
Big one?
I don't know, not really. Drop right here. There's a bunch, dude. There's a bunch right here.
Move, move.
Gosh, it's another good one though. Rat, only 3. That's a joke, by the way, everyone. Here's my Magic Flick on that bottom bait right there. Magic Flick got hooked down there. There's a decent fish. Not a big one. This is the bait they're eating right here. can't tell. Yep.
Big.
Big, dude. Dang, dude, that Beast Coast, that Magic Flick is killing it, dude. They're eating that white, those shiners. Dude, give me that net.
I got it.
Look at that Magic Flick right there. That was right. That was the next drop.
Oh my God.
Look at how fat that fish is. So healthy. Zeros.
I'm gonna say 5'9".
Five three. That's another 5'3". That's gonna go right back down. There she goes.
Oh my God.
I'm marking a fish, just so you know. Maybe it's a pile of bait. Or maybe it's an absolute giant. I don't know what I'm marking right now. There. Big.
Big?
Yeah. Big. Big. Came off. Right at the side of the boat, dude. She like came up and was right at the side of the boat. I'm gonna catch another one, so just keep that net handy. I'm not kidding, dude. There's a ton of them right here. There's like a ton of bait. That was a big one. Big, giant.
Not that big. I don't think he'll help. Look at that alewife. That one's rat.
Hold on.
For what we're catching,
See you.
this is a rat.
Dude, that's bigger than a 4-8.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful fish. They're so fat, dude. They're so fat. No, she's not that. Oh. 4.9.
That calls out the 4.8.
Calls out a 4.8. It's pretty sad when 4.8s are small. That's the bait right there. Beast Coast Magic Flick, Beast Coast Special. And that's the color, man. There they are. Bait's falling, bait's falling, bait's falling. Gonna catch one. See how that fish followed it right down? He's catchable. I can make him follow my bait up. Fish should bite. Right there. Yeah.
How big?
Not that big.
You sure?
Yeah. I see him. Still a chunk. Dude, that's still like a 3.5.
Dink.
Here, we can't do that because I got to get it on footage, dude. So what I'm doing is trolling around, using my graph here to look for bait and fish along the bottom. When I find those bait and fish, that's when I'm going to drop my drop shot rig down there on the bottom. Well, we just ran into a crisis. My baits are gone. My next closest color in the Magic Flick is this here. It's not too much different, just a little less blue, a little more smoke. This is a Dream Shad. Should catch them. I mean, all these fish are eating out of these little minnows, so I'm hoping that it's not a big deal because I don't have any more of those colors right now. Let me put this into perspective. I used a whole pack of these. This is the first time I've used this color. I used a whole pack today. My hands smell like fish. I'm sweaty as sin. This is our midday update right now. We have just over 27 pounds, 27 pounds 1 ounce. Caught a 6.8, 5.3, and 3 4.9s. It's crazy to think a big 4.5 pounder, a 4 pound 9 ounce fish is our smallest fish of the day so far.
You got to keep in mind too that we've caught over 8 3.5 to 4 pound fish.
Yeah, we've caught a ton of.
Even impacting our 5 fish limit at all.
Right. So I mean, we've caught a ton of really big fish. over or around 4 pounds that aren't adding to that 27. So we're gonna really shoot for 30. 30 is really, really a lofty goal, but I think it's
to have at least 28.5.
Yeah, 28.5 is realistic. We catch another 5.5, 2 more 5.5s, and you're gonna have 28.5 pounds. So you might have 29 pounds. I don't know, I can't do the math, but midday update, we're gonna put some sunscreen on, basically regroup, retie anything we need to retie, go around and graph and find some more of these fish.
There you go, buddy. Come on. Oh.
It's on the bottom one, on the bottom one.
Oh, I thought he came off. Oh. Didn't it look like he came unhooked?
Yeah. No belly, no back. This fish is not looking super hot. He's a long fish though. That's a long fish. Just totally nothing to him. Probably weighs about 3 pounds when he should weigh about 5.5.
You see it?
That is all that she wrote for us today. Caught some giants, had some fun, lost some giants. Caught some small ones, caught some in-betweeners, and had a lot of fun. I want to go over the setup that I used today. It turned out being pretty unique, but I didn't anticipate it or intend for it to be that way initially. So what I was doing was dropping on those fish with a 3/4 ounce drop shot weight. I ended up throwing my last 3/4 ounce drop shot weight on one of those little guppy fish, and so I tried to improvise. What I did is I took one of those football head jigs. This is 3/4 ounce size. I rigged it with a little Erie darter. Those fish were feeding on gobies on the bottom, so this gave me the opportunity to now present my bait to both those fish feeding on the bottom as well as those fish feeding on those minnows up off the bottom. So this here is that Poor Boy's Erie darter. It's like a watermelon with purple flake. I don't think this mattered as much. I'd say almost all of my fish, with the exception of 1 or 2, came on a drop shot. And the bait that I was using is the Beast Coast Magic Flick, and the color is Beast Coast Special. It's almost like a smoke translucence, and then it has a blue iridescence or a blue like sheen to it on the back and on the sides. And these fish were feeding on little alewaves is what we were thinking, or just little minnows down there in the water. And so matching that size and profile and that color was really important. And then I was throwing it on 15-pound braid to 8-pound fluorocarbon. I used a swivel. This is a 7.2 custom drop shot rod. It's a medium, extra fast tip. I also want to talk to you guys about the Angler app. I use that a lot today, and what it does is it tracks all your fish catches, tracks all the fish data, tells you how, where, and what the conditions were like when you caught that fish, what technique you were using, and it really logs all that data for you in the online web platform. This is going to be extremely useful in the future when I go back and have days similar to this. I can look at how I caught these fish, where I caught these fish, and what I caught these fish on. If you guys have any questions about how I'm using the Angler app to catch more fish, hit me up in the comment section below. Send me a message. I'll try to get back to you. If you guys just want to talk, send me a message on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or Twitter. I'll be in touch. And thank you for watching, guys. As always, take care, tight lines. God bless. Pursue your passion.